Greetings. Here is Transcending Organization. We are going to present to you sessions on trauma and psychology. Here is our first session entitled Introduction on Trauma and Psychology. What is trauma? What is mentality? What does trauma really mean? We are going through trauma every day. In a way or the other, we are being influenced by situations all around. Everyone has gone through a trauma one day. All are going through a trauma as I'm talking right now to you. Are you desperate? Do you think you cannot afford something in your life? According to you, is everything being lost? Then I may say your vision is shallowed, and surely what you are experiencing is inferiority complex. Let's take a note that trauma is an emotional response over a situation. Trauma is a consequence of an abuse, which abuse can be physical or psychological, but we will ponder more on the psychological aspect because trauma is dealing with our psyche. Trauma starts at the level of society. Our mindset is being influenced by our surroundings. The study made by Vincent Isabit had shown how the opinion of someone on a specific topic can influence others. They went forward in their study and took the case of study of a woman who was known as a kind and a caring person. According to the implicit theory of personality, I quote Solomon Asch, that woman went through a type of trauma and killed her children, which brought in many questions. Her neighborhood was interrogated by the police, but they could not respond because they knew her as a kind and a very caring person. We see how trauma can go a long way and affects people without even the person noticing. That's why we see delinquent. We see people taking decisions after something happens in their life without even taking in account the impact of their decision. For that, we have put in place psychological intervention designed for youth, delinquent, women and men who has gone through a sexual abuse, and for children as well. The aim of the psychological intervention design is to help you to deal with inferiority complex and shallow vision, because we believe that when you are in trauma, it's simply because you were lower in your mind. Thank you very much. Stay in touch and don't miss the next session on trauma and psychology.